Going, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a fantastic day. So we're here today with Kindaichi, episode 8, Return. So we had quite a lot that happened in the last episode in terms of the mystery deepening, the mystery widening, the mystery not narrowing but widening in scope, breadth, and as well as in texture. Felt very much like a it feels like I should say this feels like very much like a very very long case, and obviously we've had 2 episodes so far, and I have absolutely no idea who the suspect is. All right, so we're basically at least I'm basically at the point right now where I'm like, all right, I need info, I need the deets, So tell me the deets, and that's exactly what I'm waiting for, to see the deets. Anyway, though, ladies and gentlemen, episode 8 of Kindaichi. Let's hop right in 3, 2, 1. Bit loud. Yeah. Should be fine now. Remember that you can get early access on patreon.com/MrXReact if that's something that you're interested in. 3 weeks early access. He loves saying that. He loves saying that. I swear it on my granddad. Like, okay. Amazing story. Oh, pen. Damn it. Eh. I've had so much issues with my not with my microphone, with my camera, but it seems to be okay now. Obviously, it's a cheap webcam. I'm not spending money on like a more expensive camera, but still, even though it being a cheap webcam, I still expect it to work 10 years after I've bought it. So for that, I won't. It's just file free. All right, so the same name, good. Doing that to a little girl, y'all have no shame. Y'all have no shame. If she is the alchemist, she could just... Alchemist. That's the key thing. She's not going to be able to carry on carry a sword like that. Yeah. Grandson of a famous detective. What does that look all about? I almost suspect her now. I feel like that's a ploy. Because if there are no murders, then she won't be suspected at all. She's a friend. Who cares? She's like, alright, he cares about my feelings. Saw through that. She's got a knife next to her. If that was the motive to the next victim. Just a giant knife. Like, alright, come on, son. Not even hiding the knife. It's literally just on the table. In the plain open. Well, you do have a giant knife on the table. Yeah. That gave it away. Besides, you know... That is so foolish. Like why hide it? I didn't say it out loud. I didn't say it out loud, bro. The worst. The worst victim. The worst victim. His mood is completely different. Go on. Suicide. Suicide. Oh, so now you have... 16, fam. That's why you don't start those kids off young. Too much pressure. That should be a bigger story. Why do I feel like he might be related to her? 16, he's 42. At that age. At that age. And then you look at how some of them got killed in this episode, in the last 2 episodes. Drugs, you know, being knocked out, whatnot. No, but it is a reason to respect why you're here. That makes you the most. It makes you the most suspicious. How old was he? 32? Nah. I was thinking like maybe the father, maybe brother, elder brother. I don't know. Exposed. Heck, exposed. Alright. Nah, he's... Bruh. 0 chance. Uh-huh. This guy is almost too pathetic. Too pathetic to be the... He's the least... He's the one I suspect the least right now. He's too pathetic to be the murderer. She take my money. Ew. Ha. Ha. Most likely. That's how they're all connected. She take my money when I'm in need. She had kind of a look on there. I looked. I was like, doing this is point. Like an evil look. It's not. I wouldn't believe it. But still. Lapis Philosum Forum. Joy. Joy. Why are you being so cryptic? Tell me and show me what you're talking about. The numbers. But damn it. They are removing on. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Seems like the case is going to be solved in this episode. And I'm here like, Nani? Nani the fuck? Alright. I'm not even gonna try and predict. I'm not even gonna try to predict, alright? I just wanna see what it is. She's way too smug. Way too smug. I've solved it. So he's definitely not, I think, the culprit, because he wouldn't have let him send for her. Alright. Alright. Like, this is one of those cases where I actually have no idea who it could be. I know it's not this dude because of how pathetic he is, but still. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. The sword is probably part of the door or something. Aye. Yes. Yes. Above the ceiling. Uh-huh. Yes. Go on. That's why I suspect that's a different person. There are two murderers here. Or that one was personal. Alchemy. The elixir. Maybe sunlight, moonlight. So 12. Didn't I must have. I think I said that, right? Maybe I must have said that, right? Ah, never mind. Never mind. I thought differently. I had a theory in my head that was completely different. Like the density of the material corresponds to like the relevant periodic table, but like I gave up with that. Tin. That's not the point. That's not the point. If you know what it is. Well, ha. As we all know, that doesn't need to be Yeah, this guy's like, alright, let me put my shades on. I put my shades on. There we go. There we go. 231.9 degrees. Alright, so that... Yeah, I think I just went... Pluto... Bro. Bro, I be honest. I think I was trying to be too smart. I think I might have been too smart. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, that requires like so much effort. And then obviously, yeah. So much effort. Bro. I swear someone should have been noticing that. That's some 5-head move. That's some 5-head move, bro. Bro. That's why I couldn't be a killer. That's why I couldn't be a killer, alright? I would be caught right away. probably melt. The vase. I'm, this case relies so heavily. This case relies so heavily on on police not being able, on there not being communications in here, which is why. I see. I see. I see. I see. Psychological. My man is thinking. Of course, anyone would. Dum 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 dum. Yes. Ha ha ha. No. 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 That's gonna be, bro. That. Of course, it would end on a cliffhanger. I like it. That's my immediate thought. I like it. I like it very much. You see, my thought was, I'll say this right now, my thought was it had just have something to do with elements. There's a whole, there is a reason we've been using, or they've been constantly mentioning, I should say, Alchemist. Alchemist this, Alchemist. So I was like, alright, already, right away I was thinking, okay, periodic table has to do something with it. You know, what are the themes for alchemy? Okay. But I never would have been able to guess that. Never ever would I have been able to guess all that. That's why I could not be a killer. And now I'm at that point where I'm like, how is it all manipulated for the room? If that's easy to do, but that's very easy to do. You know, you could have an invisible pen. There are plenty of ways to do that. But like, I'm trying to figure out like who had the means and who had the opportunities to be the murderer. And I'm not sure who. I'm kind of in this predicament where, as I said already during the episode, I'm in this predicament where I'm like, I actually don't know who it is. I'm completely lost. So I kind of want it to play out so I can see where it all, is going, or where it all was and where it's all heading, basically. And from that perspective, I will just say this. I will see you all in the next one. Everyone, I want to watch the next episode right now, just so I can get a good grasp of it all, so I can get a good understanding of how that last part, and then ultimately who the murderer is. Because I thought maybe there were two killers. Because the vase attack was just so out of character. But considering that the tin was in there, the melt tin, I can now understand why that was done. So I'm trying to understand as like who has the motive, the means, the opportunity. We know a little bit about the motive, but not enough for me to draw a conclusion. I feel like almost everyone had the means, and that's kind of the issue with this. Everyone had the means. And we don't know too much about the motive, so I can't really speculate on who is the actual killer. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, I will be seeing all of you in the next one. Everyone, until then, have a nice day. Peace out, and as always, bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. But until next time, everybody, peace out, and have a nice day.